Hey, this is Lipa, and this is how it went down writing my song, Homesick. I was in kind of like a planning meeting. There was this lovely woman who was in the meeting called Caroline, and she was like, I just want to know, like, who would be someone that you would love to write with? And I kind of jokingly said, I would love to work with Chris Martin. And she replies going, oh, well, that's so funny you say that, because I've worked with Coldplay for a number of years, and you know, if there's anything you want me to send to Chris, let me know, and I can send him some stuff and see what he thinks. He's really busy, and I just thought she was being polite, so I sent some unreleased tracks from my album, and I get an email going, oh, Chris really likes your stuff, why don't you pop down to a studio in Malibu? Went into the studio, and it was him and his engineer, Bill. And I basically just played him everything I had. And I watched him dancing around the room, writing down the titles of songs, just listening to everything and being really attentive. And that was pretty surreal. He really liked new rules. And I had lots of my notes, either on my phone or on my laptop. And he was kind of looking at some stuff I was writing, and on the side he could see that I had album 2 ideas and album 3 ideas. And he was like, oh, so you're already thinking about what you want to do next? We kind of spoke about the songs, and he goes, okay, great, why don't we write another one for your album? And I was like, what, like right now? He's like, yeah, let's do it, why not? And so him and his engineer Bill kind of just set up microphones all around the room, and he got on the piano and he started playing. And the second he started playing, I was like, oh my God, this is Coldplay. Like, he was just playing. I was like, this is so crazy, because I've listened to Coldplay and Chris's music basically my whole life. And we sat down and we already had the idea of the title. We said, okay, it's called Homesick. When I'm traveling so much and I'm so far away from London, and especially when I spend a lot of time in really hot places where the sun's shining and the weather's amazing, I always miss home and I always miss the rain. And I guess that was kind of the entry of the song Homesick, where it's, you know, here where the sky's falling, I'm covered in blue. And it's only when it rains in LA when I go, oh, this is what London feels like, and this is the part where I love it the most, because I feel like there's a tiny bit of home that I get to carry with me every time that it rains. The whole song is really about kind of the sacrifice that you make spending so much time away from all your loved ones and your friends and your family, to kind of live your dream and do what you love. And I sat next to him and I was like, oh, this sounds really good, but it kind of sounded better when you were singing along with me. I don't know if he got shy or something, but he was like, nah, you don't need me. I was like, no, I would really love if you sang along with me. And so he did. I think wherever I am in the world when I'm performing that song live, it definitely takes me home. That was that. That's how it went down.